Hello guys, Depi my face. Yeah, so today we just decided to discuss Zviruitika with Zimbabwe. I've invited a couple of people to join so that we can ongorora together what's happening. I've suggested earlier in the day, and for those who are just joining us, trying to get the sense of what has happened. We've just had the dramatic development where the vice president, Emerson Mnangagwa, has been sacked by President Robert Mugabe. And we're just discussing the ramifications of this. Does this mean this is the end of Zanu PF as we know it? I'm going to go into detail why I've structured the name of this discussion, which is this the end of Zanu PF. I know it's a bit of a dramatic headline, but I don't think Zanu PF can ever be the same again. Yes, they fired Joyce Mujuru on similar allegations of harboring intentions of succeeding the president or toppling the president. Zvaitika kuna Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa also contributed to the removal of Joyce Mujuru. So, Jamwana Onas. So, we want to discuss this, guys. Can Zanu PF survive this? Can Zanu PF actually contest my elections next year and win? Because we are being told by the political analysts kuti Mnangagwa has influence in Masvingo and Midlands. So, really, the question that I'm trying to pose to you guys, and we'll have this discussion, is without Masvingo and without Midlands, can Zanu PF survive? And we're working on the basis that Zanu PF is not popular in Matebeleland. So no Matebeleland, no the two Matebelelands, and no Matebeleland, no Masvingo, no Midlands. Can they pull it off? And, we are seeing, of course, the capture of Zanu PF by the Mugabe family. I don't think we can describe it any other way. Grace Mugabe and the husband have literally captured Zanu PF. So let's talk about this, guys. I'm just here. I'm providing you the platform. I know a lot of you guys want to talk about this, Anditika. So remember, for you to join this broadcast, all you need to do is make sure your phone is on landscape. You can see orientation phone yangu Anditika ndiri pa landscape. So I think portrait is when your phone is straight, and then landscape is when your phone is per side. So if you want to join this discussion, make sure you're on landscape. Okay, I'm going to start with veteran broadcaster Ezra Chisasvanda. Ezra Urugupi. Ezra Chisasvanda. Ezra Urugupi. I think I saw Ezra somewhere. Okay, Ezra. I've invited Ezra. So Nasi to gaga because I want to give a lot of people as much chance as possible to discuss this, Anditika. If you want me to add you, yes, Ezra. Here we go. Andetone, Ezra. Toti gaga na Ezra. We move on to the next person. Ezra.
Yes, Lance.
Thank you very much. Ezra Chisaswanda, how are you doing, my man?
I'm all right, my man. Good news coming from home.
Good news indeed, isn't it?
Yes, it's good news.
Right. Why do you say it's good news, Ezra?
Let them inflict a division amongst themselves. Let them destroy the party within, because the Zimbabweans have failed in the past 37 years to get rid of this Zanu PF. We know now Zanu PF is now a dynasty, is a family thing. So it's now clear, the people of Zimbabwe, it has been made clear to them that Zanu is a dynasty, is a family thing. This is why somebody was never elected to lead the people. Is now talking on government matters, is talking on issues affecting the nation, which is not supposed to be. In our constitution, only the elected executive does. The wife cannot. Nowhere in the world where you can hear the wife of a head of state or the husband of someone who is head of state, talking issues to do with the government, talking issues to do with the party, that she wants to make a decision, that he can fire, the VP can fire anybody.
Okay, before we get into that, because there are some in the opposite like you who are celebrating this, but I'm astounded at how Grace Mugabe has been able to bully grown people. I mean, we've always been told that Mnangagwa is the support of the army, Lacoste this, Lacoste that. But this woman over the weekend boldly called Mnangagwa a coward. And they've you know, they threatened to remove him as vice president. They've done that. And she's making it very clear that she wants to take over. Now, I know you're not Zanu PF, but how is it that people in Zanu PF are allowing this woman to get away with this? I mean, we saw George Charamba being dressed down on stage. So many of these guys are being humiliated by this woman. How is she getting away with it?
The problem is, Lance, when you, in politics or in any organization, once you make your leader a saint, you make your leader, you get your leader to Jesus or to God, and instill that fear that everyone, instead of respecting you, they fear you. And then thereby the first lady took advantage that she saw that all these men here, they fear the old man. It's not that these people, they're not following the policies of Zanu PF or the constitution of Zanu PF, but they fear him. That fear that I don't get so close to Namdara, I need to be closer to the old man. I need to stick with the old man. This and that for my benefits. Bear in mind, these people have got skeletons in their closet. These are the people of that, because of the crime they've committed. Everyone want to align themselves with the head of state for protection. Do you know that most of those people deep down in there, they are there for protection. They know what they've done, the mess they've caused in Zimbabwe, the thieving, the corruption, and everything they've done. So if you want to show off and say you want to challenge Mugabe, you know that, Lance, you got that farm through me. You know, you got that business through me. So definitely.
Okay. Ezra Chisaswanda, you are a broadcaster, a legendary broadcaster. You talk to a lot of people. Do you think Zanu PF will survive this?
At the moment, Zanu PF might be crumbling, and we mislead ourselves as Zimbabwe that Zanu PF is crumbling. But I'll tell you one thing: they control the system. You ask yourself, why is it for the first time there's no encouragement from the party that people should go to register? Why are they not busing people to go and register? They are quiet. How if you're in opposition, you sit a few months before elections, and then there is no voters' roll, and then you believe that these elections will be free and fair. Let me tell you one thing. You tell me one country in the world where elections are in 6 months' time where there's no voters' roll. Your name is not there. My name is not there. Everybody's name is not there. People are only registering. Guess what? There's so much apathy going on. So much apathy going on. People not going to register. You ask your questions why, and it should be concerning the government of the day. Why are people very slow in registering to vote? So the elections happen next year. There must be something which we don't know. Really, if we know.
I saw former Finance Minister Tendai Biti on Twitter today, because I did ask the question that you asked: why is Zanu PF not encouraging people to vote, to register to vote on the new BVR system? And BT suggesting that there is likely going to be an additional 1.8 million voters that Zanu PF are going to smuggle through this BVR system. So they might be quiet because they are cooking something.
It's possible, because when you're in charge of everything, Lance, I'm an engineer, I do everything, I'm the one running it, the people who are working, they're all working for me. There you are, Lance, coming alone with nobody in the system and coming to compete with me. Do you stand any chance? You can't stand any chance, because everything is controlled by them. Where do they buy those things? Nobody knows where they put them. How do they operate where the opposition party is shown?
All right,
how
Ezra,
they operate? Yeah.
Hold on, Ezra. Let me read a few comments here. Amuchki Gurai is talking about Mnangagwa. And what influence when he lost parliamentary elections a couple of times. Yeah, that's a fair point. Mnangagwa kept losing in Kwekwe to Blessing Chebundo. So I asked the question, is Mnangagwa an overrated politician? I know we talk so many times about, hey, Aka capture state, he controls the army, he controls the election rigging. So they've fired him, and Parutaurapo Hamuchki Gurai has a valid point. This guy is a perennial loser of my elections. Akatozoenda ku a rural constituency for him to win, and did it?
Yes. You had to go to Ngale Midlands reserve.
And also Mnangagwa and Mjuru know about vote rigging. Okay, that's David Kazutu. Let me read my comments. Babatino Mabwe, don't forget he helped Mugabe with the 2008 elections, and forget the genocide in Matebeleland. He is actually an overrated, useless man. Midlands ana support akarohwa nachebundo akadira mavhu mudrum. And akadira mavhu mudrum. Yeah, those are fair comments. Mugabe hanzi Elvis Makuvaza, Mugabe will never be the same again. New dispensation, the party will not make it come 2018. Jerry Mbiriviri, not the end of Zanu PF lands. Zanu PF will win through intimidation. Musi Mupinyuri, where is Mnangagwa right now? Okay, so Ezra,
Yeah.
we'll give a chance to others, but let me just ask you. So you contested in Vungu. Are you going to be doing the same next year? Are you going to run in Vungu?
Lance, you know what happened to me, is it? You know that my results were kept for over a month, is it? You know that the results were declared before that I won, and then later on the lady came back and said, no, that is null and void. We're not declaring this. They kept that for over a month. I'll be a fool to do the same and go on and go back and contest when I know already what has happened and when I know that what is going to happen. Yes, you are told in a place where there are 300 people, in one constituency, they bring a box with 3,000 people who just voted. So I'm not a fool. I'm not going to embark or going to contest in an environment where it is not level for everybody. You know how it is, and we know it very well that he already.
So are you saying this is conditional? You are going to evaluate the because you even though there were accusations that the 2013 election was rigged, you didn't lose by a huge margin, isn't it?
Yes, it might be 266 votes, but let me tell you one thing. Those, if you add, and the number of people who are registered to vote, if you add those people, we were over when the results came. Bear in mind, in those 10 wards where I won and cleaned everything, there is this one farm. We had the video evidence, which we went to the court. Amongst the 30-something complaints when we appealed to the High Court, only mine, they remained with about 7 and 6. The judges said there's a case to answer. And then we took it to the court. How long did this stay in the court? And they end up withdrawing. I was told, can you withdraw? Because I produced video evidence where there were trucks with loads of people who were coming from that farm. And those people have never been known, and no one knows where they came from. And again, when you counted the registered voter in that...
So you're talking about all these things. There have been accusations Mnangagwa has been the one who is the most skilled at rigging elections for Zanu PF, and that they did this in 2008. So here's the question I'm posing to the others who are going to join this discussion. Can Zanu PF be the same at rigging without Mnangagwa? So I'll pose this to the others. Ezra, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.
Keep around. There might be people from Vungu we have a few questions for you, so don't go away. Eh? Stick with us. Okay, guys. Emerson Mnangagwa fired today, 6 November 2017. Will Zanu PF be the same again? Join the discussion. If you want to join the discussion, let me know. Anditika, I'll add you. Just make sure your phone is on landscape. So kaita phone yangu, make sure yours is on landscape. If you want me to add you, just let me know. Anditika. Kennedy Mabani. Yep. Okay, I'm adding you. Make sure your phone is on landscape, guys. If it's not on landscape, it will not connect. Right. Kennedy Mabani, did you say?
Depi Mr. Guma. What did he say?
Apana. Is this the end of Zanu PF?
No, it's not the end of Zanu PF, my friend.
What do you make of what's happening?
ZANU is just a structure within our country. ZANU PF is a party, but it still is in the government. But what you should know, we should separate what is government structures and party structures, though they are the signature of what's happening within our country. You understand where I'm coming from. Why I say ZANU PF is not the end of it. Let's look at the traits of ZANU PF from 1980. We can actually see those traits. Like ZANU PF was in control up until the time of late mid-90s, something like that, when they started this thing of getting farms to try to benefit from the chaos, creating anarchy so that they can rig elections. But in the reality is like they were doing that just to stay in power. Why I say they're at the end, we have to look at the military. That our military is not a country military. It's a ZANU PF military, that one. It protects.
Yeah, but that brings me to my question. We've been hearing all sorts of things about Mugabe attempting to fire Chiwenga. A lot of it was unconfirmed. Chiwenga ari kuramba kudzingwa, and Chiwenga supports Mnangagwa, blah blah blah. Mnangagwa has the support of the military, so we were told. But Mnangagwa anodzingwa kasefani military yacho yakatonyarara.
No, but the thing is, like, Mugabe can fire Chiwenga. I don't think Chiwenga can do a pressing against Mugabe. Mugabe has got his own covert military, which protects him apart from Chiwenga. He knows a coup can happen anytime in Zimbabwe. There's what you call the president.
Grace Mugabe expressed similar concerns a few weeks ago at Amir Guronga coup and stuff like that. So there's no smoke without fire. Something is definitely happening.
Yeah, but Lens, I think you know what is strategy in action is. You know what is guerrilla theory and confrontation theory and leapfrog theory. Those are signs of all their practice. If you read an article about strategy in action, it tells you about all those theories. ZANU does all those things during election times, that they plant things, they manufacture and fabricate things just to create chaos. At the same time, they're rigging elections.
So you think without Mnangagwa, ZANU PF can still win these elections?
Yes, they can still win the elections because the
how? Because we are being told people in Masvingo and Midlands are not happy. So how will ZANU PF pull this through?
Okay, the way how I see it, ZEC is controlled by Mugabe. So whether we vote or not vote, the outcome is still the same, Lens. We cannot change the fact that those votes are going to be tampered with. So it doesn't change anything. This is how I see it.
Let me ask, are you from Masvingo? Which province are you from?
No, I'm not from Masvingo. I'm from Mutoko.
Okay, if there are people from Masvingo and Midlands who are watching this, please join this discussion, because there was a feeling over the weekend Kuti Mugabe was insulting people from Masvingo and the Midlands. I just want to hear from people.
I heard about that, but the fact is about the election rigging. That's where the issue is. Unorthodox means of delivering elections. That's what ZANU knows best. So whether they fire anybody, it's just a strategy to think like things are working, but in reality, we know exactly what they are doing. Look at
okay, but consider this: a few months before an election, you fire a vice president who conceivably has a lot of support within the party. Is this committing political suicide?
I don't think so. It's committing political suicide because that party is now riddled with what you call G40. So G40 is another upcoming autocratic leaders within that party who doesn't want the old guns to actually stop them from benefiting what they are doing right now. So the thing is like the old guard, we consider them as useless as well because they are not supposed to be in power anyway. They're supposed to leave power and go. The problem we have now is the younger generation which are coming. If they actually follow Mugabe's styles of management, then we're in serious problems. Mnangagwa and the other old guard, even if they go, even they stay there, they don't have any impact anymore within our political spectrum. What we are looking at is the younger generation. That's what we are. The army.
The younger generation, you are looking at Grace Mugabe now.
Exactly. We have to look at what Grace Mugabe.
Grace Mugabe is the future of ZANU PF.
She is the future of ZANU PF based on what's happening at that particular time. We might not.
You are serious or you are being sarcastic?
No, I'm serious, boss Lens. If what Grace says and then it's being practiced and then it's delivering results, what do you think as a journalist? Think about it. You'd send
Okay,
your
let
say,
me
let's
let me
say
put it to you. Let me put it to you.
uh,
If you were asked to choose between Grace Mugabe and Emerson Mnangagwa, who would you
you know
pick?
what? I'll choose Grace Mugabe because she's easy to tackle when she is on power. I know for a fact majority of people within Zanu they will not want her to be in power. She can be in power as long as Mugabe is there. But when Mugabe is gone, I don't see her surviving. So it's good. It's a
Okay.
blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. Here she comes in for the better of Zimbabwe. Look at what happens in Ghana. Remember that military, what's his name, who killed a lot of generals before Ghana became
Rawlings.
the Rawlings. A lot of people criticize
Rawlings.
him for Rawlings. A lot of people criticize them for murdering some of those old guys. But look at the results now. Ghana is a peaceful country, credible elections. But those are the people who stops credible elections. People like Emerson Mnangagwa, Chiwengas. If they go, it's a blessing in disguise. This time, it's better to support Grace. They said Zan has to be beaten from in within. That's exactly what she's doing. Everybody
Okay.
this is how I see it. Everybody who discourage Grace, I will say you're not thinking straight because the old guys are more dangerous to us than Grace. Once
Than Grace.
once the old guard is gone, then Grace is in power. She's not gonna last this one. It's just a matter of time. She will be taken out. So what she's doing,
Okay, guys.
it's actually a good job for us.
All right. Thank you. That's Kennedy Mabani. Where are you calling us from? What
Croydon. Croydon.
Croydon.
Yes.
Croydon, that's in London.
Yeah, London, Southeast London.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Shaz.
All right, Linz. Thanks. Bye.
Beautiful. All right. Okay. So, yeah, we are discussing the sacking of Vice President Emerson Mnangagwa. Does this mean the end of Zanu PF? A lot of people were crediting Mnangagwa for running the rigging machinery. It's actually argued that in 2008, when Mugabe lost the elections, it was Mnangagwa as the chairman of the Joint Operations Command who engineered Operation Mavotera Papi, which actually secured Mugabe's violent election rerun. So can Zanu PF survive without that water carrier, as they call him? If you want to join the discussion, those who want to join the discussion, let me know. Babaka Tando. Make sure your phone is on landscape, guys, if you want me to add you. Mesim Tyro, yes, I'm going to add you. Make sure your phone is on landscape.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so who's joining us?
Ngabelani.
Sorry about that, guys. Hey, my goblins, panapa. There's a goblin somewhere that is interfering with these broadcasts. So I have no idea. Every time I add someone, the entire broadcast freezes. So yeah, let's try this. Teacher Shingirira kusvika zvaita chete. Some are alleging Anti Chinamasa is interfering with this broadcast, but we'll keep trying, guys. We are here the whole evening. I'm going to give everyone a chance to talk about this. So, right, let me see. Because it looks like every time I add someone, it will freeze. So, let me try. Let's hope you know it. Praline Kimberly Holman, and the last chance. Hey, Shamas. Okay, guys, while I'm waiting for the next guest to join, please make sure your phone is on landscape. If your phone is straight, I am connect. We're discussing the sacking of Vice President Emerson Mnangagwa, and I'm asking the question: does this mean the end of Zanu PF? Okay, does this mean the end of Zanu PF? We are told Mnangagwa controls this, Mnangagwa controls that. He's there. So we're looking at the implications of what has happened. Also, I was asking the question, Mugabe, for a long time, we were made to believe Mugabe needed a Zanu PF conference to remove Mnangagwa as vice president. But I think he's just shown that he can remove him as vice president of government because he has those powers. So I don't know whether they still need a Zanu PF conference. maybe he needs the Zanu PF conference to remove him as a VP with Zanu PF. But yeah. Okay, so let me read my comments right now. Okay, guys. Praline Kimbali, and the last chance Lance and Azvinzwa Praline. Michael Trakila Musiwa, what's up, bro? We here, man. Shingirai Kembo Katerere, Pakaipa Lance. Tendai Sanchez Muzika, the beginning of the end of Mugabe's reign. Charles Key, this is a crucial moment for us to dismantle the junta. Opposition Gaito Simba. Christopher Chidarikire, end of Zanu PF. Where is opposition? Simba boss Simblo. Zanu PF is a singing sheep. Ishmael Ntuta, we have a problem of a weak opposition. Shelton Mukumbu, can you confirm if Chiangwa is fired as well? Okay, I think you want to say Chiwenga. Allen Gunzo, what's the issue with Chiwenga? Is he fired? Okay, Shelton Mukumba's correct at Chiwenga. Okay, yeah, we're discussing all that. Grace Mugabe did complain about threats of a military coup. So yeah, there's a lot of interest in the fate of General Constantino Chiwenga and the other guys. So let's discuss this. Today I'm just giving you guys a platform to talk. All right, so let me see. Tendai Sanchez Muzika. Okay. Let me know. Okay, make sure your phone is on landscape. Okay. Tino Simondo. Okay, Tone. Tino Simondo ndepi?
Yeah, zviri sei?
Hapana apa.
Yeah.
Zvazoita wazobatika zvakanaka.
Yeah, now I'm okay.
Right, so I'm asking the question, Mnangagwa adzingwa nhasi, do you think this is the end of Zanu PF or Zanu PF will remain the way it is?
It's very difficult to predict whether it's the end of Zanu PF or not, because look, this is a dictatorship. It's not a democratic party. So it might be the end of Zanu PF, yes, but we also have a chance. Like right now, if you look at how events are unfolding, we have speculations that Chiwenga was also fired, right? So if they want to remain in power, they can just fire all those generals who are against the expulsion of the VP. Then they just take their bootlickers and replace those generals. You see, it's as simple as that. And the other thing that you have to know is that all those guys are surviving under the protection of the president, because they also have their cases to answer if they are fired or if their terms end in Zanu PF, you see. So they cannot, it's even difficult for them to challenge the president's decision, like what the VP has been doing. He was seeing all this coming, but he was not challenging.
But why is it, when we look at Zvakaitika kuna Mai Mujuru, she was quiet while she was being abused. Mnangagwa was doing the same thing. Angachi abuse, akangonyarara, achingosekerera marali, achingotukwa. Why is that? Even Muse pa weekend apa Grace Mugabe called Mnangagwa a coward.
The thing is, you know, these guys, they actually have some crimes that they committed, you see. Like if we take, for example, it might be speculations, but it might also be true. Mai Mujuru vakaba diamonds. Anditika zvikataurwa nyangeni vamwe vanhu vemuZanu PF vakazvikonfirma kuti vakaba diamonds vakadi. Saka the best way yokuti vabude nyaya iyoyo kusapikisa, votenda kuti andadzingwa, anditika vodzingika, vodzikama, anditika sezvavakaita. Then she survives for some time. Good point. But if you dare challenge those guys, they will just open my dockets.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mkoma. I think I also had so many questions about how Grace Mugabe is getting away with this. But I think answer Emapa Yoga. That's a brilliant answer. It explains why Mjuru was quiet. That answer Yamapa Mkoma Tinos Chimondo also explains why Mnangagwa is quiet.
Exactly.
Even when we predict that Mnangagwa achaita mashura or something, I think kuti answer Yamatopa Inotanangura probably why he's also going to keep quiet. Whether honorima kufarm somewhere zvaitaurwa naGrace Mugabe.
Aiwa, wonaika vana comrade Mutasa varipi nhasi. But vakati tinoziva masecrets isu anoitwa muZanu PF, toziva masecrets Mugabe, toziva chichi. Vakadi mumataura.
Hapana.
You get the point?
Yangoita dololo, hakuna chakamuda.
Exactly. So,
that's a brilliant comment, Mukoma. Thank you so much. Murukuti bata murukubi.
ndikubata ndi ku Belgium, Brussels.
Pa Belgium.
Yeah.
Kwana Lukaku.
Yeah.
Unomboenda here mabhore mameche ku Belgium iko. No follow up.
Handisandamboatenda because ndiri kuchikoro saka nguva zhinji tenge tiri busy nemabhuku imwe yayi.
Nice one. Thanks a lot for joining us, guys.
Thanks, sir.
Iribo. Okay, guys. So we had someone there from Belgium. Hey, that's nice. Kunzwa people from all over the world. Stanford B Hove. Dagueda. Stanford B Hove. Where are you? Or disappear? Let me see who can be added. Right, Lungile Madzimure ndiruverenga ma-comments. Chiwenga Sando dzake. Austin Ashima Mkuya. Time tickles and changes obviously do happen in life. Just wait and see zvirikuya. Lungile Madzimure, self-destruct button. Okay, verenga my comments while we wait for my invitations with our. Okay, let me know if you want me to add you guys. Iwe Lungile unotaura iwe pinda katone Lungile. Makario apo Zanu PF is Gushungo family. Christopher Shidarikire, Anzi, mistake we made is making Mugabe appointing authority. So now he can even fire us from the country. Christopher Shidarikire. Christopher Gajoina, you've got some interesting points. Pinda tuone Christopher. Make sure your phone is on landscape. Say my phone is on landscape. So landscape is in a side, so Kanyaga mirror its portrait. So make sure your phone is by landscape. Okay, while I'm waiting for people to join, let me read comments. Mehluli Matt Mpofu is the beginning of a new Zanu era. Praline Kimberly, good intel. Mehluli Matt, good point. Anzi Munyukwi Matemai claim. Let's not make a mistake to think this is the end of Zanu PF. They are actually strengthening themselves by solving the factionalism. They may emerge from this crisis stronger. Opposition should remain focused. Good point. That's a very good point, Munyukwi. Bonwell Chitambo, and Zanu PF will not fall with the departure of Emerson Mnangagwa. Bonwell Chitambo Tijoineka. I've sent you an invitation. Right. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's do this. Invite. Okay, so I'll be checking anyway. Bernard Mofu Munduru, good evening. Good evening to you. Mzukuru Emashingo. Jirise, Mzukuru Emashingo. Mzukuru Emashingo ngawuyeka. Mzukuru Emashingo anotaura politics manje. Let me add you Mzukuru Emashingo. Mzukuru Emashingo should join us. Okay, Christopher Shidarikira, I'll be reading comments. We are discussing the sacking of Emerson Mnangagwa as the vice president of Zimbabwe. This was announced in Munomutapa building today by the Information Minister Simon Kayamoyo. So Mnangagwa was accused of finding factionalism in the party and trying to topple the president. But also, let me ask a question. Mnangagwa is accused of being ambitious and wanting to be president. But my question is, how different is that from Grace? Grace Mugabe said she is a citizen, she has a right to aspire to be president. Saka Grace ndiye right yekuda kuva president. Every other person that wants to be president arunzi arida kutopula Mugabe. But only Grace Mugabe is allowed to aspire to be president. That's a question there I'm throwing to you guys. Christopher Shidarikire, Mnangagwa is shrewd. Lance Guma, you cannot compare Mutasa na Ed. Ed is in the same bracket na Solomon Mjuru, who can only be bent. So maybe that's why they try to poison Mnangagwa. That's Portia Majita Masekesa following. Yebo, which body is in the house? Bernard Mofu Munduru, Ed. Okay, Bernard, I'm adding you. Make sure your phone is on landscape. Could you join a discussion? Okay, connecting. There we go. Bernard Mofu Munduru, did you say? It is right. Thank you for joining us. Is this the end of Zanu PF? What's going to happen after this?
It's not the end of Zanu PF. Zanu PF need massacres ayo asine any opposition asine chi. And I don't think it's the end of it. Emerson announced one part as in one government in a vice president. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, but it's inevitable. Come apart it was Zanu PF conference, and this is exactly what happened when Joyce Mjuru. She was first fired as VP, and then he was part.
Yes.
It's you are saying something that's obviously going to happen, and
yes, but issue yangu manje iri kupa kuti izvo kune vanhu vangosarudzana kuti tisu tinongodisevha kuva muZanu PF this time. Whoever anongoenda kungotaridza kuti ane strength yekutora throne becomes the enemy. Munhu wese ane potential yekutonga ndiye enemy chaiyo yeZanu PF.
Yeah, because it's funny kuti the last two vice presidents vese vanongodzingwa vachingonzi same issue.
Yes, munhu wakaona anotambwa naEstereki ndiye ane potential yekutonga nyika and ari almost kutotonga nyika. Now mistake yakaitwa pachinhu ndeyekuti izvo people made it a big blunder yekuti they handed over party power to one person, then the country to one person. Yamoti one side of power here inotora zvinhu to the party and the country. Now pane zvatiri kuona tese apa.
But also Mnangagwa contributed to that. Mapowers iwawa Mugabe akamawana from Mnangagwa kari justice minister.
I don't deny that, but it was kana uchitamba netsozi munhu anoshandisa Machiavelli style kawo. And he wins his way because Machiavelli style ndozvainoita ndozvainokuudza kuti if you want to be successful ukashandisa Machiavelli style unongogara wakadivide one and people focus more on my divisions than the real issue. The issue yatiripo ndeyekuti mudhara akura anofanira kuti kuchisiya, but pane something chandakaobserva Lanzi. Ukaona vibe namhomzi yakakunda yamudhara about nyaya yepower. Meaning kuti there is something that we are not seeing chiri kuitika mumba umo. Why is the mother so fast zvokuti ipitwe emergency congress and all that power imva yakurumidza kupinda maoko mavo? Chii chavarikuda kuti tikurumidza kuti chisvike chisati taona? Ndomubvunzo mukuru. Zvadaimosani izvi just imwe nyaya inozongoedha to that bigger question iyoyo kuti chii chiri kumhanyirwa namai chatiri kuziva chauda kuti vatore chigaro nokurumidza.
Ndanditofunga even nyaya the fact yekuti all these things zvese escalated per weekend when Grace Mugabe was booed, and I'm actually thinking that even that booing might have been stage managed, because and the only strategic benefit of booing Grace Mugabe at a rally, maybe everything was staged, then munhu atodzingwa nemande.
Booing yanga yatogara yakai vanhu vanga vagara vari angry Lanzi.
Okay.
Nenyaya yekutukwa kwaED. Remember, my factions they are real. As enemy.
Okay.
And people have been getting angry every now and then. But then they went to province in I don't care. The attempt nakabva kumasvingo nakabva kupe and all that. Mpoka akanyadziswa paya paya kuti province yake yakasveredza amai. Ndo imwe nyaya yake.
Saka tiudze manje iwewe reading situation yako kuti are you saying, do you think Zanu PF will survive this though? Because a lot of people from Masvingo and Midlands that we've spoken to, Varum Zanu PF, they are furious and they've added a tribal dimension to this because they are just basically taking the view and what you know, this is now a Zulu country.
Pane time bomb yamusiri kuona kumana. Time bomb iyoyo unoziva kuti iri kubva kupi. Kamufana kagweta aka kachakupai surprise yamusingakafungira. MDC yasipinda natsvangira kuma-elections. Ichakupinza yakamufana kaNelson. Ende kaNelson kakapinda come what may chero makaita sei. Nelson akangwera atora chinzvimbo chaicho haachatobvi.
You believe with the MDC, you believe with the MDC will field Nelson Chamisa next year?
Yes. And once wangoita that thing, your decision yoga. No matter what my son are powerful saying Zanu PF amu against the fun away. Because people are looking for a solution, and the only solution right now co-opposition against Nelson. If you check my debates in parliament, everything that he's been doing, he's been very mature, very articulate, he's the only person who has been there as a rabbit.
Do you not think though that okay? Well, yeah. Thank you for your contributions, guys. That's Bernard Mofu Monduru. Yeah, man, some very good points there that we raise. If you want me to add you, please let me know, Anditika. So we've got Praline, Kimberly, Holman, and I think they just create news and distractions. Meanwhile, they're doing just what they want. Votes don't mean anything. There, it's lawless. John Chakut. So is Ed really out? I think I doubt is Ed really out of Zimbabwe. Precious Gwede, Victor Mashamanda, Hanzivataiwe. Waltara Victor Mashamanda, Hanzivataiwe. Look, Lema Zimure, I'm at Worklands next time. Okay, I'll add you next time. Shingirai Kembo Katerere. Let's wait and see what will happen in the next few days. Trevor Temba Sitole, beginning of the end. Michael Trakila Musiwa, the brother from Belgium, is very intelligent. Good points. Nicely said. Right. Okay. Crispin Chiponya, Pakaipa Mazim Takasabatana Tapera. HJ Chauka Mkomalans, I just want to sing little song. Can I come in? Okay. There you go. We're adding some musicians in the house. HJ Chauka, make sure your phone is on landscape. Ka? I'm adding you there. Okay. Ita phone yako ibe pa landscape. Ndo to connect. Landscape is iri side because ukaimisa straight it will not connect. Make sure your phone is on landscape, just like me, Panap. HJ Chauka, I'm adding you. Alright. Let me read my comments while I'm adding Mr. Chauka here. Crispin Chiponya, add me. Okay, HJ Chauka, zvinenge zvikuramba. Uri Babata Natswa Jaulani, hands bedroom cool. Okay, AJ Chauka, without imbira and I try kukueda. Let me try you one more time. We have someone around Botimbira, guys, so that would be a nice intermission and it. Meanwhile, prepare your arguments, Tinswe. Do you think this is the end of Zanu PF, the sacking of Emerson Mnangagwa? That's the discussion today. And also, do you think it's inevitable that Grace Mugabe is going to become president? How is it people in Zanu PF are allowing this to happen? And any other things that you might want to discuss. Okay, Mkoma Chauka Zvinenge Zvaramba. I'll try later. Okay, let me move on. Sam Muringani, Goblin Things, Metluli Matimpofu, Zim is Mugabe's Crawl, James Malua, Every Dog has its day. Next is John So. Daza Syndicate MC, Mofu, Tinos Chimondo, Emerson Asiye Munu, Anesimba Ogotanga, Kudzingwa Muzano, think of Tekere. Aiwa nemasupporters akawanda. Problem ya Emerson haana masupporters. Metluli Matt Mpofu and Party 2. Marvin Chigumbura Tapiwa. Ita HJ Chauke aimbe song yaari kuda kuimba. Ndatry kumuedha phone yake iri kuperforma ndicharamba ndichimutry. Stanford B Hove Johnson is the boss. Mildred Bulai. This Zanu PF is always suck. And this Zanu PF has always sucked. This is a turning point. Angela Netsai, he was told to form his own party. Lungile Madzimure, Grace Mugabe suffers from kleptomania. Patrick Nyambaya, Emerson is fired across board. John Shoko, Saka, who is next? Okay, I'm adding Patrick Nyambaya. Where are the women? Women in politics, by the way. Where are the women? Okay, I'm adding Patrick there. Make sure your phone is on landscape. I'm challenging the women to join this discussion. Teens will also what your views are. Patrick Nyambaya, I'm adding you. Phone gave up a landscape. Right. The discussion. Anyway, guys, don't feel good. We can only right. Patrick Nyambaya, David.
Yes, Mr. Lance, what to say?
Did it bore? What do you make of Zaitika Nas?
Zaitika Nasi, but what I can say is the battle lines have been drawn, but I'm not sure whether there's real battle there. But all I can say is I think let's wait for drama coming. More drama should be coming.
For drama coming.
Yeah.
Do you think this decision made by Mugabe has the support of the majority of the people in Zanu PF? Kana zvirungo planiwa bedroom mavo pa State House?
I think bedroom effect could be there, but I've also noticed that kune vanhu vanodyira muroyi mukunyara kana kuti vanofadza vanhu nenhema iyayi kunzi tinonyengera vanhu too much. So all I can say is kuti, like what Malema said last time ago, kuti hatina vanhu, real men who can stand in against all this. I think Zanu PF has bred a monster which is now too hard to remove. So
Even Grace Mugabe per weekend described Mnangagwa as a coward. So I think this woman smells fear and anonyasa kuziva vanhu vanomutya anditi.
Ari kutoziva vanhu vake kuti hatina dhiri vese ingotaura. And tell the truth, hapana anomira lads.
Ndachitofunga nyaya yaChiwenga. Achingoti Chiwenga this, Chiwenga that. And then I was reminded when we were covering divorce yaChiwenga na Jocelyn. Kuti Chiwenga aitorohwa, aitokwaturwa na Jocelyn.
Akanyarara. Ozotaura zvokumisa zvokuramba kudzimba basa. Gentlemen, let's Let's be honest, Agumana. I always want to give this. I always want to give this example. You remember it's a soccer example. You remember when Real Madrid came to Wembley to play against Tottenham? All the bookmakers were tipping Real Madrid to win. But Real Madrid, again, rose of the tail beneath. So people have got so much faith with this team, ED and Lacoste. I don't think he will come back. Pora got a pair and they got 3-1. And the 3 points again.
But do you think the problem here, Mnangagwa, is because I think a lot of people for a long time did not accept Kuti Mugabe was actually the leader with G40. I think for a long time he was fighting G40. I don't go from faction Nana Johnson, Nana Kasukwere. But really, G40 was led by Mugabe, and did he?
Yeah, I think he knows what he's doing. Munargo playing this guy's close to his chest. So he knows what he's doing, and I think he found an opportunity to do it now. Although I want some go again, Congress very smart. But nigga disappointed for the first time I've seen him angry. It was not a nice picture.
Yeah, no, I got some. But Congress is because Congress is 8 million. I recently saw a picture of a hospital built in, is it Uganda or Rwanda, that cost 8 million. And I'm thinking, in other African countries, they are building hospitals for 8 million. Is to answer 8 million kutitingo dzinge munhu.
Congress is not very. Well, they remain to Zinga, but it's a Zinga data. But Shango consolidate power.
No, apa munadzingwa kasa vice president we government. Is he not still vice president with Zanu PF?
I don't think so. I think I think cross board. I see even Zanu PF, yeah. If I read well, maybe I could be wrong, but I don't think he had Zingba face. Like they told him, rightly told him, good end out Tanga Zwago. Try something else, not within Zanu PF.
Do you think Mnangagwa could start his own party and do well?
If what I think or what I feel is if this guy is Mnangagwa and the rest of the opposition, the 3 or 4 coalitions are Ripo, if they can start something, I think he can stand a good chance to give NPF a good run for their money. Was he any inside information yakan Juru? Ne opposition agare ne support BCI. I'm sure that's a real threat to NPF. Him alone, I don't think he can go it alone. Ma'am Juro for sure can't go it alone. Was a Sandana Zone Masaputao. But MDC, truth be told, Garina Masaputao. So unless these guys form a coalition, I don't know who would lead. That's another aspect.
Okay, my final question for you.
Yes.
Saka, do you think, given Zaitika and Asi, do you think Zanu PF can win elections next year?
As long as those opposition are still divided, Zanu PF can win it. Nice and easy. By the way, Grace was campaigning. Nima Postora. I'm telling you, those guys, they go and register. They win smart. No problem. Even my statistics here, my cities, I got register. Normally, I'm shocked. Nima figures here, my footers are Marari or my towns, which is a stronghold, which is an MDC strong, opposition of strongholds. For me, it's a must. NPF drive these people to go and register and vote. And those guys vote, whether it's Wajituma or whatever, but I'll tell you they will win. Because we are reluctant. Election is in Abasa, Swagasuti. So I'll tell you guys, once if you're not a joint force, NPF will walk away with it.
Thank you for joining us. Pat Urugubi. What about Urugubi?
Araram, Uruganya.
What about Arabo?
I'm going to we're waiting for him to retaliate and do something dramatic. But I still quiet and still inside the position. Will he ever come back? I wonder. When we Tottenham game, I don't know. 3 points gone.
Thank you for joining us.
Cheers, man.
All right, Iribo. Hey, I'm getting some very good contributors here. Good insights, guys. Whoever wants to join me next. Let's have some women. Messi Mutsairo Nyasha. I'm adding you. Messi Mutsairo Nyasha. Let's have some women join. Make sure your phone is on landscape. Messi, make sure your phone is on landscape. And what did you connect? Okay, while we're connecting to Messi, let me Anzina Cloud J Machekera Ingastole Chaye founder akadzingwa wani Sheikh Z. What is politics? I think it's a longer post. Activities aimed at improving someone's status or increasing power within an organization. James Malua, Grace is running the country right now. Mugabe is now retired. Itai Chikara, Zanu PF, Zanu PF of Root are creating more enemies, so it's vulnerable. So let's rejoice the situation. Cosmas Chataika, Anomakwa Ndiane Bora, Augustine Mugwendere, apa ngwena yacho inongo roa quiet diplomacy zvayo. Mildred Bulai, point of correction, Ed has been chased from the party Namgabe to form his own party. Daza Syndicate MC, so true. Marvin Chukumbura Tapiwa agreed. Panacha Misapo. Philip Sivanda, let's be careful, guys. Mnangagwa has massive followers in Masvingo and Midlands. It's a plot. Ask yourself a question, Yokuti. Why is Zanu PF isingadi guys register to vote? Mnangagwa is sent. We have heard this. Itai Chikara, Taura Hako, that's true. Crispin Chiponya, Ed. Okay. Can't bring Crispin on camera. Okay. If you want me to add you, please let me know. Anditika. Hanzi kufa kwe mujoni, akusi kufa kwe company. Zanu PF won't fall that easily, and Grace is 100% not fit to be the president. Garikai, Jim Sekiwa, Chamisa ndabvuma. Lungile Madzimure, Chamisa is the way forward for opposition. Rukudzo Kahlari, Ed. And skona camera green up, so meaning I can add you. Bernard Tataura nae Itaichikara. Chamisa is the only winning horse. HJ Chauka, ini I just want to sing, please. Right, I'm trying you again, HJ Chauka, and good try. Camera yako ngaiwe pa landscape, Shamas. Well, if there are any singers also out there who are about to join, please, I'll add you Mumbo Tipasam Entertainment. Mr. Chauka, did you say?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, finally we get to talk.
Yeah, and azoita rotate.
Wazoita rotate ka I think ndofana kubata imwe phone for demonstration purposes. Because my phone anofana synchronize out zviite one.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, I just want to sing. There's a song which I think it's for next year election, just to encourage the citizens to change the situation, register to vote, and we need the new change. Everybody wants change, so I penned down a little song, and I'm in talk with the Thomas Mapfumo actually to do the song with me, and because I'm friends with the heritage guys, you know, the Zivai and the
Okay.
yeah. So this is the song.
Also, Usatu Watanga, actually, let me take this opportunity to announce tomorrow, Tuesday in the evening, I'm going to be interviewing Thomas Mapfumo on Facebook Live.
Wow.
So Mangwana, I'm talking to Thomas Mapfumo around Guma 8:80 Kokoko, I think. I'll be talking to Thomas Mapfumo. So if you guys want to interact with Thomas Mapfumo Mangwana, Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Chauke.
No, it's okay.
You may proceed.
Ndotogona kuwaimbira mangwana because handisati ndaita get in touch now, but ndakataura naZiwa. I spoke with Ziwa. He heard the song, he likes it, and he's working the sound. So I'm gonna sing a little bit. My parts are Mukoma Thomas. I think I will do a little part in the song. So I'm gonna put a little guitar here with my mouth, the sound from my mouth, and sing at the same time. See if it will.
All right.
Okay. So this is Thomas Mapfumo with his deep voice.
All right.
My citizens, didn't taramba, my citizens, didn't taramba, Zekumanikizwa iwe, atichada, Zekumanikizwa iwe, etaramba, ungatiuraye motikande mujeri, asi atichadawo, Zekumanikizwa. Mungatiuraye mutikande mujeri, asi atichadawo zvekumanikidzwa. Chendai, 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 zvakwana imwe. Ona maiwe mauraya nyika, nyika nyoro iye ende piko. Chendai, chendai, chendai kazvakwana iwe.
Saka inenge achimurenga beat manje.
Of course, chimurenga heavy.
I can totally hear Mapfumo singing that. No, I think when I'm interviewing Mapfumo Mangwana, we'll have you join us, Anditika.
Yeah, just give us a timetable, then we'll join you definitely.
Anditika.
Yeah.
No, that's HJ Chauka. Saka uri kupi wewe?
Inindi ndiri Plymouth.
Mu UK muno.
Yeah, we were just after Exeter.
Okay, nice one.
Yeah.
No, thank you for joining us, Mkoma.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you for the program. We're listening and we're enjoying it, and it's a good day today actually. And I think that guy Ataura from is he Norway? He said that the old guy from Croydon, the old guard should all go. It's actually a blessing in disguise to have grace.
Guys.
Yeah, because once the old man is gone, I don't think grace. I mean, grace is easier to tackle by the opposition than having these old guys who are vakaoma musoro. Saka I think we have to appreciate the grace apinde, then we sort here.
We'll deal with it later.
Yeah, but remember also, she's surrounded by all these ambitious young thugs, whatever it is, Anakasukuere. So they will hang on to power around here at all costs. So we have got a big fight either way. It's a big fight in our hands.
I think when G40 started, Jonathan Anakasukuere thought maybe Grace would be like Kapapet. I think this is a case of Kapapet actually Dinotopinda, and she's now actually firmly in charge. And Vakamisa where they are, I think even Wana Johnson Anakasukuere Varutoshamisika what they are seeing, because she's grabbed the power by both ends.
Yes, they are now saying, wow, we've created another monster here. How are we gonna, So we'll see how it pans out. But it's a very exciting time, and we'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah. All right, HJ Chauka, all the way in Plymouth, UK.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Mdad.
Cheers.
All right. Okay, guys, I'll take maybe last three before we end the broadcast. 2 hours, ka? I think maybe 1 hour should be enough. Who else wants to join? Timbone, Messi Mtwairo, I tried to add you. I'll try you one more time. Timbo, it's gender balancing. Make sure your phone is on landscape. Phone yako haifananga iri straight. It is a side, so it's a landscape. Mercy. Right. Okay, let me read comments while we go. Gift Chaona Cherere Chamisa appointment will destroy MDC. Let's not forget that he lost at the MDC Congress. He is illegitimate. Isaac Zia. So Mnangagwa is gone without a fight. Country gone to the dogs. So we all put our tails between our legs. Besides distractions, these are serious issues on the non-possibility of democracy. Churches were corralled. Isaac Zia. Join us, Kamkoma. Political commentator, Isaac Zia. Let's have you, Kamkoma, join us. Put your phone on landscape. Isaac Zia, put your phone on landscape, Mkoma tuone. Right. Mr. Zia, zviri kufamba here?
Kutye zvedu tiri vapenyu munenge nazvo zviri sei kune mhuri.
No, it's good to finally talk to you after such a long time. Taimbokurukura ndichiri West Bridge, Africa.
I remember that, yeah.
So, what do you make of today's developments?
I am a gamer because vakomana veZanu PF vanga vagara vakaronga kudhara tsoro idzi. Because when you heard what happened over the weekend, I think the writing was on the wall for Mnangagwa. Achitoombera achitukwa achiombera akagara pane vamwe unoziva kuti murume mukuru ari kuombera. Unoomberei uri kutukwa? ZANU PF haisi munhu wani. ZANU PF ika unoziva ukatarisa website shamu ndisekuru vangu vakazodzokera muZANU. Vakapfeka zvewhite kumapostori uku. Vakamira variko vakutodzwa F. Saka hazvishamisi kuona Mnangagwa achidzoka the way sekuru vangu vakadzoka vachiita website shamu. Vanongodzoka ikoko vadzoka vako vakutodya vese. Remember, these guys were in the trenches together for a long time. Saka magema.
But you think Mnangagwa angadzoswa like website shamu because apa pane pampa ine my emotions kapa pakati kwa Josiana na Jonathan Mwe kuti munhu acapture state.
Dambudziko riri papa ndiri kuti Mwari chacho ari kudenga uko anotora vanhu one by one, iwewe, inini, Robert. Asi angatange kuenda apa itomboramba takasinga tiri kunoku. But uya akaenda uyu unoenda mafireworks kana amai Dr. Stopita vanochema kuchema chako imo muZANU vanosara vachimuita sketch. Haana chance mudzimai, haana kana do. It's a dangerous concoction.
So what do you see happening here? Because Virunzi Grace wants to be VP, then also take over from Mugabe. So are we essentially
Grace akataura kuti daiswa panyanga ine pakati papresident da hanzi Mnangagwa akasiya adzimai vake kumasvingo province. Saka chakaipa chii kuti baba vandisiyewo paupresident. Akataura ambition yake zviri so clear and unequivocal. Akabuda pachena kuti honai ndionei ini ndakutoda kutotonga. Aba anenge achikuchidzirwa mutona naJohnson. But Johnson ane agenda yake. Johnson, remember Johnson ainyora maarticles ukatarisa ukasecha maarticles aJohnson achituka ZANU PF. Anga kaipa. But suddenly akuita cause up ZANU PF. Uzani nyaya dzake dzimwe dzaari kutizawo. But most azione ndikuremind ini ndakandiri mupurisa assistant commissioner of police. Ndichadzoka kumusha ikoko. Aidha vanondisunga kana ndichavasunga ivavo vasinganzwisisi vakaoma musoro. Hatina tsitsi. Corruption jaja vauraya nyika. Nyika is just gone to the dogs. Saka isusu avoda kudzoka kudzisese tigadzirise nyika. Iite straight. There's hapasina chekutya. Ukatarisa pane professor wekukenya.
You are raising
professor wakenya yabudisa nyaya yekuti
you are raising an important point. You are raising an important point panyaya corruption, because with a caller mbotaura kuti the reason why Joyce Mujuru and Emerson Mnangagwa have been abused and then subsequently sacked, vasinga complaining. Okay, guys, we're now doing the final part of this discussion. We are having a discussion based on today's events, where the president of the Republic of Zimbabwe fired his vice president, Emerson Mnangagwa. The announcement was made today by the Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Simon Kaya Moyo. So I'm asking the question, is this the end of Zanu PF? Does this mean the end of Zanu PF, the dismissal of Emerson Mnangagwa as a vice president? What are the political ramifications of this? Baba Zandi Shidote. Okay, I'm going to be adding people, so let me know if you want to be added to the broadcasts. We're just discussing this development yaitika nasi. Okay, I'm just trying to get my screen to be clear. Never mind this. Okay. All right, guys. So if you want to join the discussion, if Pauri Pasingaiti to join this broadcast, your comments. Let's have your comments there. Okay, I'll be reading out your comments. So you can comment down there. Share this video. Share a video. Share a video. Share a video to a discussion on this. Okay, so I'm going to be adding you guys to this last bit. There are two parts of this discussion, so this is the last one. Both Nanda Kata, a few people who were contributing. Okay, there we go. Sending out a few invitations here. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so I had a couple of people vakatika tichitaura. Okay, I've sent out a couple of requests to this discussion. I'm particularly curious. Why don't we have any women participating in these discussions? This is just my flag. Don't mind it. Let's have some women contributing. Even though Anzi Mnangagwa is good riddance and we hope it's the end of Zanu PF. Okay, I'm reading out your comments, guys. Nyoraima comments, I'll read them out. Even though Puromunatsi Dongo was right all along. Vese varume mZanu PF vakadzi vamugabe. That's Puromunatsi. Tell me if you want me to add you guys to this discussion. Yeah, but it's quite amazing how Grace Mugabe, I mean, from just a typist, Secretary wa Mugabe, small house, first lady, she was quiet all these years, and all of a sudden, she's showing this ambition, Arudzinga, these grown men and women. She's embarrassing people like George Charamba. We were kumarondera anzanu that businessman. And yeah, and do you know what? When Grace Mugabe started this, admit it, all of us were laughing. All of us were laughing. We didn't think she would pull it off. But yeah, look at it now. Grace Mugabe is on the verge of becoming vice president. Okay, Jane Dongo, we want women to join the discussion. I've added you. Jane Dongo. Make sure your phone is on landscape. Don't reconnect. Landscape. Make sure your phone is on landscape. If your phone is on landscape, by landscape I mean phone in per side. Don't reconnect. Make sure your phone is on landscape. Then it will connect. Because I'm broadcasting, my broadcast is in landscape. So for you to join, you also have to be on landscape. Anditika. Okay, while we're connecting to Jane Dongo, let me read out my comments. Tandy, Sam's Cube, Grace has made an impact while we are silent. That's true. Broderick, Tony Mangezo, Coach Wenga ari kunzi adzingwa or ari kuda kudzingwa. Is it true? It's all speculation. We haven't heard anything concrete. There's some, okay, Jane Dongo, we are trying to add you. No answer. I'll try you one more time. We really want Vanawakazi to join the discussion, guys. Okay, let's have some women joining the discussion. Finally, the first woman to join the broadcast. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay. What do you make of what happened today?
Drama indagara ndine madrama ka unoziva iwe ladzi kuti Zanu PF yagara iri yemadrama vachakontinya nemadrama avo.
So you don't think kuti zviri kuitika zviri genuine?
Of course zviri genuine. Vadzingwa it's not the first time, it's not the fifth time, it's I don't know how many times vanhu vadzingwa muZanu PF, and they will continue. As of now,
do you think kuti
as of now, tichaona vamwe futi vari kudzingwa.
So do you think that this is the end of Zanu PF, or vachangoramba vari the way they are? Will this have an impact on the party for my elections next year?
I don't think so, because Zanu PF genuinely vaka win my elections long back. Mamwe esaya nde madrama. Vachingoda kustage vanongostage. Ende vachitowina vaende vachitotonga. Ende andione Zanu PF it's there. Ichangoramba yakangodaro.
Can I ask a question as a woman?
Yeah.
Do you look at Grace Mugabe and celebrate and say, this is good for progress? She's on the verge of becoming the first female president in Zimbabwe.
No, Lanzi, don't forget me. Lanzi, you know me very well. I think you are not forgetting me. Hakuna zvagadaro.
No.
Grace ndoita envy ya Grace kuti even pa vice president never. Hakuna zvagadaro.
But do you see it happening? Do you see it happening with Achaita president?
Anogona kuita because ari kukufosa ka way vanhu vakangotarisa. Isu tingoti tira ana Jane Dongo tiriko ku UK. Tira zvekusnika because ndikasasnika ndinochopwa.
Right. I remember several years ago, we covered the issue here. I don't know if you want to share with it, Kuvan. It's entirely up to you. I mean, this is live.
Remember me, I don't change. I will not change. Stance yangu against whatever. Andivatye ivava ndityewo ndizvozvo, but andione zvichinja because it has taken so long, years and years. Saka kune vamwe zvinyowani kwandiri hazvisi zvinyowani because I never thought kuti tichaita makore kusvika patiri ezvinezvi Lanzi. But well, tarisa zviri kuitika zvechokwadi. Ende atodzingwa utonyarara. Aripo atombotaura apa kati of course vamwe vanonga vachikavhira. Vazhinji vavo ndeupi one waungataure kuti asina crime ndiani? One chete hakuna. Saka vanongodaro vonyarara zvopera zvakadaro.
Taiudzwa kazvikanzi Mnangagwa ane support yemagenerals, Mnangagwa anocontrola state, but vangodzingwa zvakadaro vakatonzi endai munorima uko.
Aiwa, vanotoenda. Vanotonyarara kana one wavo kubvira long back. Ari pataura futi zveshiwanda toti nakutaura kuti chero tikabvira kuna natekere. Tikabvira kuna vese long back. 20 years back. Zvichingoitika zvitafanika hameno iye zvine zvoshamisa chi. Hapana.
No, that's true.
Vakatowanda.
No, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast. The first woman on the show. We celebrate that also.
Aiwa, ndiripo. Hapana kwandinoenda. Asi dai zvaive zviri zvezvibhakera. Ndaimboti ngavambouya Grace timboita zvibhakera chaizvo.
Mungavagona here manje mai vaya makaona pamarali.
Aiwa, ndinovagona Lansi, ndinovagona ndichine shungu dzangu idzodziya.
Makavaona here ambuya vaya vachitomka vachiti Dhara vachauya. Makaiona video.
Ichokwadi. Vachinawo mukana vachiri kushandisa. Vachinawo mukana.
But dzakanyasa kukwana here. I mean, I sometimes query mental state ya Grace Mugabe because sometimes she acts like she's mad. Or she's just a temperamental person.
No, sometimes zveshuwa kana nenuwo ndinyatsoti dzakakwana here kana ivo baba vacho vari mumba vakakwana here, no matter his age. You can't even munhu asingaone munhu asingafunge azviitike zvakadaro izvo. Azviitike. Zvinongoitika kuZimbabwe chete.
That's true.
ZvaGrace zvinongoitika kuZimbabwe.
Thank you so much. Muruti bata muri kupi? Where are you?
Aiwa, Lansi wandikanganwa here.
Ndiri kuitira kavamwe vanzwe ka.
Aiwa, ndiri kuno kuUK. Aiwa, ndakatiza ndikauya kuUK.
UK. That's good to hear. Thank you so much for joining us, Ka.
That's fine. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me take two more guys before we wind this up. This is part 3, so we've done two other discussions, and we're just winding up. So if you want me to add, you let me know. Hanzi Nathan, DCM's Cube, Grace has made an impact while we are silent. Yes, I've read that. Tinos Chimondo, it's not Grace making an impact, but it's Mugabe playing his tricks. Okay, Oliver Mahata, I'm adding you, my brother. Make sure your phone is on landscape. It will connect. I'm adding Oliver Mahata. While it's connecting, let me be reading comments. Leo Makate. Okay, connecting. Oliver Mahata. Aya night.
Yo,
what a one.
Zvikufamba.
Hapana hapa zviri sei.
Kungodaro.
Ndinoona unokomenta steric politics kai wewe.
Nematambudziko.
Matambudziko aonekwa zveshuwa.
Taida kuti uzobata maoko kushake house uku kuti zvakamira. Yaondomoka.
Mozviona sei zvaitika nhasi?
You know, Zvanikatamadza, it shocked me. You know, I mean, it shocked me because
I was like, be the same again?
I don't think it's going to be the same again. Mnangagwa has his own. He has his own people. He has his own backing. So there is no way Mugabe is going to be able to pull it through without Mnangagwa. Remember, in 2008. It was Mnangagwa who helped Mugabe, you know, who restored Mugabe back to that position. Mugabe was ready to leave, was ready to concede. Mnangagwa got no. You know, Vanamutasa and everybody was ready to go. They were ready to go. Mnangagwa got no. Come back. We'll work it out.
So why are they making such a huge gamble? Because we are a few minutes away from an election next year, and they are rocking the boat. Vatodzinga a key component rigging machinery.
I think, well, Mugabe is very, very calculating. He's been secretly getting his wife ready for the presidency. Slowly, and I think now he thinks she's ready. You know, like if you listen to him last year when he was talking about her, Mugabe was elevating his wife slowly and little, and before we know it, you know, who else in Zanu PF has ever been, you know, able to campaign ajipa my government donations using helicopter government or the first lady. Wanana Mnangagwa as vice president and them were not able to use that helicopter white here. But the first lady I end up my rallies, you know, and Wanana VP sitting behind her. Ashara Kutijo, you know, I give him notes, they take notes from me. Actually, by virtue of me being the wife of the president, Turipa Presidium already. So that, you know, she was being groomed. You know what I mean?
Isn't it amazing though? You know, what I find spectacular is how grown men have been humiliated by Marali Vashingo Sekerera. And just this weekend, Grace Mugabe was saying Mnangagwa is a coward to his face. George Charamba went through the same humiliation. Is it good? This woman can smell fear, and I got to suss these guys out. But these are just a bunch of cowards. I can actually pull this through.
She knows what she's doing, and she knows, you know, what's backing her. She's got a husband. Mugabe is backing her. She knows you know, she's tested the waters. She knows what she can do and how far she can go. Now she knows now I can take it all the way. After that, go pin up a state house. You know what I'm saying? And when she's daring the army, she's daring the military. You know what I mean? Saga, all that stuff that Chiwenga says about, you know, we don't salute Vasna, my liberation war organization stuff. Akuna Jakadaro when it comes to grace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Because that is the
they are going to salute Grace Mugabe, even though she's a junior in the party as far as, you know, coming. She's a newcomer. She's a newcomer, you know. But they will salute her. She's never been in you know, she was what? She was younger, you know, during the time when, you know, during the time when the war was you know, was going on. Saka no. They say that to Trangirai and everybody else, but not to Grace Mugabe. Mugabe's president, according to her, by virtue, right, and by virtue of her being the first lady, she's already in the presidium. That's what, you know, that's what she said. And Vanama and Anachina Masa and even Mnangagwa, they know the law. They are lawyers by what? By profession. They know the constitution in Zanu PF. It can't be like that. But Vakanyarara, you know what I mean? They were taking notes.
That's true, man. Thank you for your contribution, man. You joining us from where? Where are you?
I'm in United States right now, Indiana.
Oh, is it?
Indiana, America, yes, sir.
So, man, you've got to deal with Donald Trump and you've got to deal with Mugabe.
I'm dealing with both, man. Donald Trump and Mugabe here, and you know what I mean, right in the middle, tug of war, man.
All
right, man. Thanks for having me on.
Salute, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, man. Respect, bro.
Okay, guys. Let me read a few more comments. I'll add one or two more people. And Leo Makati, I'm assuming Ondo is coming. Kila Chirandu Kudita. I believe that Zanu PF will self-destruct. And this goes to show that the no loyalty and Grace Wings should be clipped. She is dangerous and can ignite a civil war. Ruramai Mash, please stop all this BVR. It's not a joke. Ernest Enoch Maz, what's going on in Zanu PF is exactly what Mugabe has always wanted. 1 center of power. Good point, Ernest. Farai Maketiwa, Zanu PF China zvevana. Ruramai March, Zanu PF does not want an election. Ernest Enoch Mars, registering to vote will not change anything. I leave it here. Isaac Piri, what is the situation like on the ground? Or what is the reaction of Mnangagwa supporters in Zimbabwe? If there are any Mnangagwa supporters who are watching, join us. Tell us, what do you make of today's developments? Blessing Mwale, no surprise there. We all knew it was coming and it was only a matter of time. Now brace yourself as Grace Mugabe becomes VP and then president by succession after Mugabe wins elections next year. God help us, or God help Zimbabwe. Oliver Mahata, Hanzi Zvibhakera ngaauye. Sfelani Mzambi, she's not presidential material. Mai Mugabe chimiro chavo nematauro avo havaite, unless if it was Edna Madzongwe. Ernest Enoch Mars, hakuna vanhu vakadaro. Okay, Tariro Shumba, I'm adding you. Tariro Shumba, if you can make sure your phone is on landscape, I'll add you. Twist your phone to the side, hit a landscape. So while we're waiting for Tariro Shumba, I'll read Ivan Doe one's add. Okay. Matimbone Tariro kana ikaita ya Tariro first. Put your phone on landscape, Tariro. Put your phone on landscape. There we go. There we go. Did you say? I have a freezer. We'll try you again. Zvaita, but zvazo. Let me try and add Tariro. Tariro Shumba. Okay, Marilyn Runona Rutsito. Okay, connecting. Here we go. Ivan Ndows. Did you say Baba?
Lance Ndep.
Abanaba, go flag ra wari kupisha mas.
Flag is somewhere. I'll get it later.
Did you say?
Andrepo, could say UK.
No, UK would bomb dara. Uruti bata urubi.
Andrepo Melbourne.
Melbourne, go Australia.
Yeah.
So, what do you make of what happened today?
No, it's very good actually. It's good riddance to have Mnangagwa out, Otherwise, if Mnangagwa did not go, definitely Mnangagwa was going to be the next president, and that is going to be a continuation of Robert Mugabe. Considering this guy and Mugabe, they've been together for a long time, and they've been colluding in terms of basically the abuse of power in Zimbabwe. Don't forget that Mnangagwa was also very instrumental when it came to the massacre of people in Matabeleland as well. So getting rid of that guy is as good as getting rid of Mugabe. So the problem.
But we are replacing Mnangagwa with Grace. So who is a better? I won't use the word replacement. Who is better in terms of being a discontinuation of Mugabe? Mnangagwa and Grace. Surely Grace would continue the Mugabe legacy by virtue of being a Mugabe. No?
The thing is, I think there's two ways here we can look at it. Grace also, Mugabe has been grooming Grace for a while. It started with the PhD and everything. That was trying to put so that all out there so that people won't say, she's not educated, she's this and this, And then after that, there was all these rallies that were coming by. Don't forget Mugabe is old. He's got very young kids. And it's more of protecting his family more so he's going for broke here. He's protect his young family because he knows if Mnangagwa comes in, after all Grace had done, because Grace has not been diplomatic in terms of the way he was attacking Mnangagwa. So it's dangerous to put Mnangagwa after what Grace has been saying about Mnangagwa, because then Mnangagwa is gonna revenge one way or the other, and the people that is gonna be in trouble first is gonna be, of course, the G40 and the first family. So he was very.
Do you think the risk is worth it? I mean, okay, you've explained the game, how it's being played, but we have an election in a few months' time. Do you think the risk is worth it? Will Zanu PF be the same creature? Can they conceivably win the elections next year?
See, the thing is, that's where maybe the big problem is, or the good thing is, if the opposition was smart, this is the time to strike now. Because imagine if all these people that were supporting Mnangagwa, especially Midlands and Mashingo, were supporting Mnangagwa, and the war veterans that are disfranchised at the moment, these are people that will vote in protest against the ruling party. So if I am the opposition right now, I'll be smiling, because this is the best chance. And everybody that are angry with the first family right now will vote in protest. So if the opposition put their house together, put their campaign out there, let people know that they're out there, and capitalize on this mistake. But again, don't forget that the elections in Zimbabwe also, they don't just win the elections. They can be rigged. Maybe Zanu PF has already rigged the elections. They've already won. So that's why they're preparing Grace to be president. And Grace, again, another disadvantage that Grace has is, I think she's easily manipulated. Like Jonathan Moy is running the show there. Jonathan Moy is the man behind the destruction. And I think we must also give Jonathan Moy a lot of kudos, because that guy single-handedly has managed to cripple the Zanu PF to the ground. If you look at the war veterans now,
do you think Jonathan Moy is deliberately crippling Zanu PF?
Hey, Julian, sorry. Julian, you make noise. On the phone. Sorry, Lance.
Do you think Jonathan Moy is deliberately crippling Zanu PF?
I might be wrong. So I'm there to be corrected. I might be wrong. But to be very frank with you, no person in the history of Zanu PF has caused so much commotion in that party to the extent, basically Zanu is on its knees now. It's on its knees. Because now the people that are left in Zanu PF are people like Chipanga, the people that are singing for their supper every day. You know, everything they say about Mugabe is like Mugabe is made in heaven or something like that.
Cremora.
Yes, you know what I mean. If you hear those guys talk, it's like if did you see the amount of bootlicking which was there in Blawa before the party? It was sad to see even Poco trying to force his wife, like basically telling his wife, they say this, you know, on stage, on live television, like what kind of bootlicking is that? We have made a demigod out of Mugabe. So it's Zanu's problem. Mnangagwa has been sitting there, was expecting the power to be just handed over to him. It doesn't happen like that. Mugabe is shrewd. Everyone knows about Mugabe. That's how he plays. We expected Mugabe to even kill, what's his name, Mujuru. Those guys were very powerful in Zanu PF. But look at what happened to them. And Mnangagwa has a hand into it. So Mnangagwa also, he doesn't have anywhere to run to, because Mugabe can actually turn around. Just wait for the next few weeks. Mugabe is busy making charges from Mnangagwa. It's either he's gonna go to prison, or he's gonna see another black dog on his way to wherever he's going. Simple.
Well, Ivan Doe, thank you for joining us, man. Lovely to hear some brilliant ideas and arguments from you, man. All the way in Australia, ain't it?
Yes, no problem, man. Anytime.
Thanks a lot, man.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay, let me read some comments. I'll take one more person. Marilyn Runona Rutsito. Hans, how can a country of educated people like us be outplayed by Lady Gaga? Marilyn Wagoman. Hans, how can a country of educated people like us be outplayed by Lady Gaga? So Hans Grace Mugabe and Lady Gaga. Okay, Simpson Mofu Zichao. How can you say a 93-year-old is clever enough or shake the country like this? We are cowards, simple as. Marilyn Runonaru Tsito, how did it happen? Garwe sure kudonedzwa nesvosve rapinda mumino. Ruramai Mash, gosh, people like gossip with no substance. Pauline Kaombe Mgaepi, my Mgaepi, and welcome to Monarchy Ruling. Blessing Male, she has bedroom credentials, lol. Ruramai Mash, they wrote it. Sylvia Lorraine Parsons, once Grace Mugabe is gone, Grace is Rapera and it's not long. Watch the space. Ko Sylvia, join us. Let me add Sylvia, Tony. I'm inviting Sylvia there. Gender balance. Right. Judge Joe Brown, MDC team task. Grace will never rule Zimbabwe, I bet. Sylvia, if you want to join, put your phone on landscape. Like this. Landscape. Zvinabasa. Tinounzwa zvamurutaura. I can
No,
see
what
it off
I'm
the light.
saying, Nancy,
Zvinabasa.
Grace Suju.
Hatina basa nemakeup. Tinounzwa substance yezvamuda kutaura.
Grace is stupid. And andifunga kuti Grace in personal, I don't think Grace out a president. Grace anoziva munhu ati aite president anozomuchengetedza ene family yake. That aiziva kuti uyu ngwena uyu akapinda chete aparara. But inini kuti aita president, I don't think so. But ndikufunga kuti pane munhu wadati aite president anozomuchengetedza ine family yake. Saka ari kumeka sure kuti ngwena abva, vanhu vese vachavhiringidza vabva, posara munhu waanoda waanotrusta kuti anomuchengeta. Angazoita hake deputy, but handifunga kuti anoita president. That's my own thinking.
But it's clear kuti arida kuita deputy ka Zanu PF Youth League yatomuti Tamindo satota aite VP. So clearly VP aringa ariku but then maybe president.
Vanhu vangangoda kuka kumubhata pamwopuwa VP wopuwa Edna Madzongo. Edna Madzongo angangopinda ipapa if you're not very careful. Angangopinda ipapa.
Yeah, because there's speculation who suggests that
it's most likely
might make a
VP. Andisida kuita Edna Madzongo opinda. Iyo opinza vanhu vake vachamuchengetedza iye. Even akapinda Grace won't belong asati atopurwa. Vakomana ava ari kutamba navo havana kupusa. Ari kutamba nevakomana vakangwara. Ana Jonathan Mwedzi, they are not stupid. They are just youth. Iye ari kuiswa pafrandi. But zvese zviri kuitika izvi zvasi kubva mupfungwa dzake. Angango hake ne-PhD.
Okay, one final question for you. So do you think Zanu PF will be the same again? Do you see
it's never going to be the same again.
How much will this affect them?
It's never going to be the same again. Because munhu anga akatomisa kuti mubhobho atove zvari ationa zvafamba sei, it's Ngwena. Remember 2008 uya asitade zvake and everybody Ngwena ndiye akati bhobho aramba aripo. I don't know, we never know with these people. Zani inonetsa kunyatsonzwisisa, but it's never going to be the same. Because pamwe bhobho anoziva zvaachazoita here kana wakawina kare whatever, of which Trungo, I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm just as confused as other people. Because kutichaita the same sezvange yakaita chaizvo, I don't think so. But I'm happy that Ngwena is gone. After what happened in 2008, I'm celebrating. I was very happy that he has gone. Zvichazaitika zvake, but at least tambo achieva kasmall bit ako. Atombotipawo mweya wekufema.
That's true.
Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. But at least tambo farawo mbijana for 2 minutes. That when is gone, when I'm chema kana kutombosuwa kana kutombomzgratsikana. After what happened in 2008, I'm better is gone. Zanu is going to, I don't know teacher men, because already Midlands Masvingo vachati anonzi prostate vachaita vhoti yekuti bhora musango chairo. Bhora musango, I don't know kuti vachavhotera ani, asi bhora rari kuenda musango. Asi kana vatoriga.
But do you think kuti tribal politics, my issues of ethnicity whole Karanga Zulu thing, zvichapinda into this.
I don't think it's going to zvichapinda into this time. As long as we fix a bob. For the time being, as kupinda until we fix a bob at the moment. Because they are not happy. Kuti when ava. They are not very happy at all. Saka what call Grace ndio arikuda. Munhu wakatovenga munhu wawenga sesa ndi Grace. Grace is in trouble. Kana neni Grace ndakamuvenga zvokuti andishandoita sei. Majata and inini, to be honest with you, vanhu vanoteerera ma speeches akayaka akanga akutaura to switch off ndotozonzwa ma comments takutaura so, but otherwise I don't listen to what she says. Ndotozwa kunzwa BP yangu kwira kunge ndichaputika nehash like this Sunday.
Time anomboita kunge anopenga kamukadzi uyayo asi handiti.
Wataona zvaanitakana achitaura masake nemuromo wake kufambisa kwaanenge achita muromo kunge munhu ari kungucheni chako ari kupenga anotambisa masi. I'm not believing zvataura kuti amai vake ka vange vari mental ndakuzvifunga ini. Someone said amai acho vange dzaitombopenga dzaimbokuta pamwe zvakaenda pamwana.
Yeah, because iye paweekend yaiti hanzi Mnangagwa aimba achiti
jara chauya. Ndikushaya kuti vakadzi vemapostori vanotichwa humility. Mapostori ndo anoti vakadzi vanogara kwavo vega. Kana vakaona mukadzi uya vachibhilivha vachimutera, varume vacho vakasvika chikudzimba. Varume vamapostori vakadzi vange varipo, because vakadzi vemapostori pamachechi amwe vakadzi vanogara pavo vega, varume pavo vanogara pavo vega. They are taught humility. Saka kana vakasvika kumba vakati here zvaitaurwa Grace zvakanaka nezvaaita zviya. Even
ivo vanga vari vanhu vecheche raya, because I saw some pictures. Vakabata doro.
Kanonzika kota. Pane mwanga akabata kakota akachitodhakwa zvake.
Mayouthis aya anga akapfeka magemens aya.
Ese tikati mayouthis akatengerwa naGrace magemens. Because magemens akachena chaizvo white unge manyowani. Azvishamise because inini kwandinobva inini hamwe hadi kutobva kupi. Kwandinobva kutauni kwandinobva because I'm in UK. Kwandinobva vari kuti hanzi vakaoneswa nhamo because kwandinobva inini kuna MP wechipostori. Hanzi takaoneswa nhamo for 1 week yekutofanira kuenda. Ndotoziva inini marelations angu arimo marelatives angu achipostori. From kubva kuzevha ikoko kuchitumidzirwa vanhu. Kwakatumidzirwa mabuses. Vachizotorwa mutauni vachiya. Vakatorwa kumazevha ka vachizotorwa mutauni kuya kuHarare. Saka most of the people vakamanikidzwa hanzi kwakaipa for the whole week yacho hanzi takawana nhamo. Saka most of those people vakanga vari pati achiti vaisupporta vamwe vakangoitwa zvota mayouth zvekuti vanongoendawo. But Zanu is never going to be the same. I'm so happy. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. I'm not bothered. But for today, Tambo celebrate. At least Tambo talk. Tambo fresh air.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
I think that's you're my last contributor. Tombo mira kwanhasi and we'll continue mangwana.
Okay, good night. I'm going to titori pambedha usikona heti.
Ndiri kutozviona. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.